Hello Gemini and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. Sorry, this is your weekly read for the first week of September 2020. So that's from the 30th of August through to the 6th of September. And it's a general reading, just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and I've chosen two oracle decks today, Nature's Whispers and the Whispers of Love, and I'll draw one card from each oracle deck to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracles have for you, Gemini, for the first week of September 2020. So let's see what messages are in here for Gemini for the first week of September. What messages are in here for Gemini for the first week of September 2020? What does Gemini need to know? What messages are here for Gemini? I tell you what, there's too many cards there, but I will spread them out and choose one. Let's go with this one. So let's see. You have new experiences and possibilities. So it looks like starting on a new journey, perhaps something coming up, something new and exciting to be involved in, and many possibilities. It's a beautiful card. Okay, let's see what the other deck shows. What's in the cards here for Gemini for the first week of September 2020? What messages are here for Gemini for the first week of September 2020? What does Gemini need to know? What messages are in here for Gemini? One last shuffle and then I'll pick a card for you. What does Gemini need to know? So I'll break the deck up. Let it fall open where it will. Oh, that's mad. That top one came off. I'm just going to use that one. And you get turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. This may be romantic again for you, Gemini. New experiences and possibilities if you can turn on your heart light. Reconnect with a time when you experienced love and let that guide you. Right, so let's see what the rest of the reading has for you. What's on the cards for Gemini for the first week of September 2020? What messages are here for Gemini for the first week of 2020? What does Gemini need to know? See what's on the cards for Gemini. So this week I'll be doing something slightly different. I will draw 4 cards for your reading. The first being you, where you are now. The second being your challenge in your situation. The third being advice from Spirit, and the fourth being your possible outcome should you take that advice. And I'll put down another row of 4 cards as clarification cards, as an underlining energy. So your first card which fell out was is death, time for transition. Death. And you have the 3 of Wands, and you have the Devil as your advice card, and the Moon. So there's a lot of major arcanas appearing in this spread already. And then you have the clarification cards being the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, the 10 of Swords, and the Page of Swords, with the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it seems, you know, you're approaching a time of transition. Something has come to an end. That end may well have been very difficult, very painful, with feeling of betrayal and depletion and defeat. But the thing with this ending, it's making way for new beginnings. You know, the darkness, the despair that may have heralded this ending is lifting now, and there's a new hope is coming through as you transition from one state into another. You're re-emerging. This is not a time for defeat, it's a time for rising up again, because you have here, with this ending, a great new potential, a new possibility coming your way. And this is the sort of possibility that brings material security and stability. It may require you to focus a lot and build something up slowly but surely, but there's this potential that you don't want to miss for fear of this sort of energy which you have at the bottom of the deck here, this worry and stress that's connected here to this ending, I feel. You know, the trouble with overthinking things or getting stuck in the mindset of how could they do this to me? How could I have done that? All this, you know, like reliving and iterating these moments of horror that may have preceded a difficult ending. Now is the time, rather than focusing on that, if you can possibly bring your focus to potentials that are arising around you at this time. Your challenge is to, you know, take this opportunity, this potential, and bring it to expansion, to work with it, because this can open new doors for you and allow you to expand in a creative and perhaps even work-related manner. You know, seeing the first rewards, the first results of the efforts that you put into this may be a challenge for you if you're going to allow yourself to perpetuate in despair and worry. Now is a time to take whatever you can that is positive out of your situation, out of this ending, and begin building upon it. This is your challenge, to tap into your creativity, to nurture a project, this possibility, to embrace this ending as a new beginning, a new potential, the opening of a door to that will allow you to expand your horizons and really let your creativity out and grow. And this is your challenge, embracing this ending in a creative and productive manner. The Empress is all about creation. She's the manifester of creation. She represents Gaia, Mother Earth, and she's often depicted as a pregnant woman because she has that great potential for creation. Your advice from Spirit is not to get sucked into this despair. Again, this is constantly reiterated in the cards. You know, turn on your heart light and new possibilities. Your oracle cards even say this, you know, there may be an ending that you're suffering through that has been difficult for you, but this is a time where things are starting to happen in new areas, and you wouldn't be free to embrace them and work with them if this ending had not occurred. I'm getting a sense today like your Devil card is about embracing what you desire, allowing, you know, just embracing the real you without any restraints on that may have been inadvertently placed on you in your previous situation, this situation that's ending. I'm getting a sense that, you know, as you come out of that, you are able to reinvent yourself. And the Devil card, there's a lot of negative connotations about the Devil card, the temptation, the things not being as they were. And you could look into this. This is what the situation you've left behind is. It may have been alluring, but it was a facade. And when that facade was lifted, you found yourself entrapped in a unstable and toxic situation. But for me, when I look at the Devil card today, it's sort of inviting you to embrace that natural part of you, that unhindered aspect that is now being freed and being able to rise up after this ending, to really let yourself be who you are in an unashamed, unabashed manner. Because this is, you know, that's just what I get today with it. This is like this sort of natural energy, the natural ability to create and to manifest and to embrace things as they naturally are. Because I'm getting a sense that this, whatever it is that ended, was not suited to you in the end. It may have grown stale and unstable, and have kept you bonded in a facade, in a position, in a persona that wasn't really you. And now with this ending, the joy that can come from this ending is that you can begin to embrace and allow yourself to be who you are. Yeah, in your future outcome, as you know, if you're able to see the potential that's around you at the minute, and to work with it, to embrace these new experiences and possibilities that are coming out of this difficult ending, and, you know, allow yourself to love and love yourself as you are, you will begin to find that you're moving away from the uncertainty, from the despair, and tapping into your own intuitive energies. And this enables you to go with who you are, to like tune into the real you, the instinctive you. The moon isn't just about about things being veiled. It's about natural, intuitive desires and the emergence of something from a period of unclarity. So it's about what emerges from the subconscious, and choosing a path that follows your instinctual drives, your instinctual pattern. So I feel that you'll be moving, this ending is allowing you to move away from something that ruled you, something that constrained you, like something that pulled your strings and led you. But now you're emerging from that, and from that your sense of self finally begins to emerge, and it's an intuitive, creative, and natural person that is emerging from this ending. And this is, I do see you seeking the truth, seeking enlightenment. The Page of Swords is about expression, so you'll be learning who you really are and following that path, that instinctive path towards, coming into your own and being able to express that, even if it's in a unsophisticated way. You'll be learning to express yourself, just owning the truth and speaking out and finding your voice after a period of repression. Finding your voice. So, I think I get a sense for a lot of you this is a difficult ending, and it feels more like a emotional relationship spread, but it could also relate to work issues. But there seems to have been an ending, and through that ending there's the potential for you to discover that this wasn't actually, whatever has ended wasn't something that suited you, wasn't something that you were at home with, and it's going to allow you to embrace a new phase of life in which you are creative, in which you can express yourself, and in which you find your own true path. So there you have it, Gemini, your reading for this first week of September. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if so, please remember to hit the like button, and you can share and subscribe, and whatever you do, God bless you till we meet again.